Right, I've started at Middlesbrough station and I am going now this way, as you can see, going to Middlesbrough College, or via Middlesbrough College to the Tees, and then along to the Tees. I might stop off on a couple of places to show you along the way. So here goes. We're on our way. This used to be part of the docks where some of these buildings are. Obviously they're regenerating it all. We're now coming up to Middlesbrough College. They do building and fashion and God knows what else. This red clock tower you see in front of you, I think dates back to about 1800, and there's only 3 clock faces instead of 4. I shall stop off and show you. Alright, this is the clock tower. And as you see, there's no clock face, and that was because if you turn round, this is, once we get round here is where the docks were, and the dockers would see what time it was if there was a clock face and pack up early, so that's the reason why they didn't put the 4th clock face on, and that's the transporter bridge. So we'll be going past that in a minute. Just to show you a bit better the clock faces. So yeah, just glad to keep these old buildings part of history. Anyway, onwards and onwards. Yeah, that's why I said the 1800s. It dates back from the 1900s. The tower contains water tanks which once provided power to operate the dock gates. The tower only has 3 faces, reputedly due to industrialists' concerns that workmen along the banks of the Tees would clock watch. So there you go. Let's go and see Tees Transport Trail, James Lang's first shipyard. The small shipyard of James Lang and John Gilbert Holmes once stood on this site. The wooden ship Middlesbrough, built to carry coal, was first launched here on the 27th of January 1933. Yeah, a bit of history for you. Right, now let's move on. Right, just a short distance now to the next bit. This used to be part of the old dock system, I suppose, but it's nowhere people can come and walk around. Obviously new office blocks here. We've obviously been somewhere. Middlesbrough football ground, and that is, I don't know what that is. It must probably commemorate somebody that had done like listening posts or something. But I'll try and put it in the text what it's all about. This is one of the new office blocks that have sprung up around here. I did see some coffee firm advertise that they had a place in here, a coffee shop. They're meant to be quite good by all accounts, but I think they're only open from Monday to Friday. If they're open at all now. Be worth checking on the web. I don't know what the name of the place is, but this is Middlesbrough football ground. Let's just have a quick look. You've got George Gainesville, Middlesbrough FC in England, 1902 to 1966. And on to this guy, Wilf Mannion, the Golden Boy, England and Great Britain, 1918 to 2000. George Hardwick, captain of Middlesbrough FC, England and Great Britain. Tees Transport Middlesbrough Football Club, founded in 1876. Middlesbrough Football Club has played at Riverside Stadium since 1995. The gates originally formed part of Borough's former Ayrsham Park, home 1903 to 1995. This is the thing I was talking about. Looks like it picks up radio waves or something. But as I said, I'll put something down for you, what it is. As you see in the left hand side, might be able to see the third clock, maybe not, and the one that's covered up. The big blue building to your right is the transport bridge. It's been shut for a while because I think somebody didn't maintain it right or do some work to it they should have done, so they shut it down for safety reasons. This is the transport bridge up close. You can see just where the platform would have been to transport the cars and whatever else coming across to this side. So it's saved a bit of time having to go all the way around, and there used to be a good roast meal place just the other side there, allegedly. So whether it's still going or not, I don't know. I think there's only about 3 or 4 of these left in the country. I think one of the other ones is at Liverpool, not totally sure. So right, now I'm going to go and show you a mural. This is a mural of Timothy Duckworth, or Hackworth. He was the father of Middlesbrough, or putting Middlesbrough to where it was today, or was. one of the powerhouses of the northeast. As I was showing you on that board, it explained it all about him. Sending coal off all over the country, all exporting coal as well. So to sort of stop this on the industrial estate, it's not far from a transporter bridge, hidden a little bit, but you'll find it. Just if you ever come along and do it. Right, here we go. Up to the Tees now. River Tees. Right, I'm just about half a mile up from that near real wall painting. Right, we get to this car park here. And we turn right. As you probably see, a kids play area, but it's also dinosaurs. Yeah, there's one there. Oh. Right, we should go to the left, but this then brings you out onto the Tees. Here, right, let me stop and take the camera off the bike. Give me a minute. As you see, round about there, that's where the Tees barrage is, at the Tees transporter bridge is, so as you see, not particularly far. Can you imagine, this used to be heaving with ships offloading and loading goods coming in and out of the country. Alright, now it's going to be a nice little cycle ride up to Tees barrage. Stop off there. And they've got these like little barriers to slow you down. And mind your back, please. Great, thank you. Have a nice walk. This bridge to the right hand side is the Newport Bridge. They've closed it down for repair. Of the night it's comes up quite colourful, it comes up purple. We're just going to go under it. Yeah, it's a great cycle route. Also, the bridge that's coming up is the A19, takes you all the way up to Newcastle, Sunderland area. Then it takes you down to Thirsk on the A1. But I think there is a diversion that takes it to York somewhere or other. But you can also get the A66 that takes you to Darlington and out to Redcar and Middlesbrough and wherever else. So oh yeah. Alright, this is the Tees barrage. He controls the water going out the Tees. So I'll stop round the corner and show you. Right, this is the Tees garage, and over there where you see like the bridges and you know, that's the canoe course here, whitewater rafting and everything else. It's quite good for an hour or so. Sitting down and have a look. Hopefully I'm going to take you around that. So, alright, let me take you across. This is the cafe and shop for the whitewater rafting. So North Shore Water Sports, I think it's called, is to the right. The cafe and all the showers and that are downstairs. So well worth a look. The bridge is called the Infinity Bridge. I'll take you up and show you off of it. We just done about 4.5 miles to this point. We're now on the Infinity Bridge, one of the famous bridges up around here. Lights up purple of a night. It's a really glorious walk on a day like this, and a cycle. Plenty of seating, and if you get down to the, I'll show you what it is. Tees barrage is only just sort of there, about a mile, if that, half a mile there. That's why I showed you where the cafe was, and a little bit further down you've got Premier Inn and whatever else for eating. So this is, all this here is the Durham University. I'll come this side. Right, still all the university buildings and office blocks and that. There, that part's Stockton with all the other buildings there now. That's where my journey's going to end, and that's where the video will end. But I'll just show you up and round to where you can actually cross the road into Stockton itself.